Despite being best known as Frankie Lymon's brother, this vocalist rose to prominence as the head of his own group. He looked and sounded quite like to his brother. His group recorded a number of recordings that are recognized as classics of the 50s New York rhythm and blues vocal group sound. The centerpiece of today's video is all about Louis Lymon. Now, if you guys love my videos and love supporting me, then I suggest you become a member of the channel where I will be releasing exclusive videos just for you all. Be sure to get that family tier so you won't miss out on these exclusive perks. Now, before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more content. Now, without further ado, let's cue that intro. Born on June 20th, 1944 in Harlem, New York, Louis, or sometimes called Louis, was exposed to music at an early age. Louis was the third of the Lymon brothers. Louis and Frankie was raised in a musical family that was very interested in gospel music. Their father Howard was a Harlem mayor, and both brothers, along with their brother Howard Jr., was members of the Harlem Mayors Juniors. When Frankie and the Teenagers obtained success with Why Do Fools Fall in Love in 1956, his brother Louis was impelled to try to emulate it. He founded the Teenchords, and they was quickly recruited to Bobby Robinson's new furry label, simply on the basis of the Lymon name. I'm So Happy was the group's first and biggest hit. While it did not chart nationally, it sold well on the East Coast and has become a doo-wop favorite. The Teenchords quickly began traveling alongside prominent groups including Jerry Butler and the Impressions, Jesse Belvin, and Mickey and Sylvia. That next year, in 1957, at the height of their success, they performed at the Apollo Theater and in the film Jamboree. They released two further singles on Furry. They eventually recorded for George Golder's In label in New York, where they issued two singles, neither of which was popular with the audience. When two of the Teenchords was discovered in a stolen car, the group destiny was almost sealed. Miss Lymon wouldn't let her son continue to sing with the group. There were several personnel changes, but the group disintegrated shortly after. After the group's final song, Golder issued a single on his Juanita label, Dance Girl. And Them Their Eyes was released in 1958 with little notice. The Teenchords' final performance at the Apollo was on the week of October 31st, 1958. By this point, Louis was the only original member. Eddie Pellegrino and Johnny Pewitt rounded up the lineup. Following the disbandment of the Teenchords, Lymon went on to record one album with the Townsmen. I Can't Go On was released in 1961 on the PJ label and featured Louis on lead. The song quickly fell out of favor, and Louis left the industry in the mid-60s after serving time in the military. By the time he returned, America had undergone the British invasion, and the shape of the adolescence rock and roll had shifted radically from the peak of doo-wop. In 1971, during another oldies craze in the Northeast, Louis reformed the Teenchords. Lymon attempted again with the Teenchords in 1983, and they recorded a cover of the Teenagers' I Want You to Be My Girl for Starlight Records in 1984. Baby, let's go downtown. And they also re-recorded their biggest hit, Dance Girl, in 1985. In addition to Lymon, this lineup featured John O'Keefe, Mike Nicolati, Thomas Camuti, and Andre Gaines. Lewis later quit and co-authored a book of his own experiences, which was never published. In 2003, he joined Frankie Lymon's Teenagers alongside Jimmy Merchant and Herman Santiago, who was the founding members. He also performed with the Drifters revival group. Despite suffering from prostate cancer, he continued to perform until early 2013. On July 9th, 2013, Lymon sadly passed away at the age of 69. Now before we go, I have a few questions for you all. What was your favorite song from the Teenchords or the Townsmen? And also, what group do you feel was better? The Teenagers or the Teenchords?